guys, welcome to a new episode of Centric SimCity. This is episode 10, and I'm here in Elm Grove, which is the last city that I was playing. I made some changes yesterday when the update 7.0 came out. I don't know if you saw, I released a video with the highlights of that update, but I wanted to stop real quick before moving to another city and do a quick recap of all the changes that I did right here. So when I left this city, I had some education problems. There used to be a school with maxed out classrooms that were full all the time, and only half of the city was educated. Now the city's almost 86,000 Sims. I managed to get it up to 100,000, but things got a little bit unstable. They still are. They're fluctuating between this and 100,000, depending on the day. As you can see, I have quite a bit of available jobs for low-wealth Sims, but 400 of my medium-wealth Sims are unemployed. I did some expansion in the industry, and as you can see, it's mildly high-tech. The reason why that is because I removed the school from where it was and put a community college instead. Now I have a capacity of 4,000 students a day, and it's doing pretty well. Now almost the entire city, I would say, is educated, as you can see from here, so that's good. Always is a good indication is all the solar panels on the rooftop of the houses. So, cool things that I did. There used to be a railroad crossing here. Now there's a cool train overpass. Super smooth. Love the slopes. Like really smooth slopes. In this whole neighborhood, I rearranged the traffic network a bit. And now I included these two overpasses. And that solved quite a bit of the traffic situation that was going on here. I had to upgrade some of these roads to medium density, but now it's flowing a lot better, as you can see from this shot. I also upgraded this stretch of avenue to an overpass and goes on top of the railroad. And what I noticed is that I used to have like a weird rail connection here, and that was causing a lot of problems. There used to be a huge line of trains just waiting to get in, and that made the whole train system not very efficient. In fact, I managed to get it better, but if you look at the average wait is 100 minutes, it is in red, so that means it's not good. Fortunately, the buses are doing pretty well. They're handling 13,000 riders per day, and the average wait is 32 minutes. So that's pretty good. Let's see, what else did I do here? Well, I planted some trees here and there with a new ploppable tree feature that you can find under the nature menu. I put a little bit. Some trees here and there. There we go. These trees reduce just a tiny bit of pollution, so it's not a big deal, but they look really cool, especially when you have roads that that are like lone or in the middle of nowhere. In this case, I plotted a lot of trees right here next to the college campus. So this whole street, as you can see, it's full of trees, making this part of the city really nice. It doesn't increase land value or anything, but it just makes it feel a little cool. And one final thing is the church. I plopped this church. There's a set that came with the new SimCity, the new patch. It's totally free. You can download it if you have the game, and it comes with 4 churches. I plopped this one because I think it's the one that fit the most with the type of neighborhood that I had around it, and it doesn't really increase land value or anything. I read somewhere online that it increases the happiness of the Sims around it. So I guess it's fine. I like it. I'll just leave it there for a while and see how it performs. I only had a few hours to play with this new update, but so far I'm really excited about all the new changes and possibilities that this overpass tool, especially and tunnel tool, because you can also lower the terrain, allows you to create in your cities. Oh, one cool thing that I did here, I'm not sure if it's cool, but I added this road connection because this intersections were really clogged in terms of traffic, so the Sims weren't able to get to work in time, and they were complaining about work. So now they have a shortcut. They used to be, like in the previous episodes, in the first early episodes, there used to be this shortcut here, but I removed it to encourage people to take the train. Unfortunately, that didn't work, but it's getting better. It's kind of wiggly, and I should probably fix it, but it's okay for now. So that's it. Those are some of the modifications from the city. Right there in the back, this is something that's coming up in the next couple days. I created a full city, and you're gonna get to experience some cool stuff going on in this area of the region. So stay tuned for that. You're probably gonna start seeing when I start developing the next city, and even this one, the notifications from Riverbend, which is the name of that city, gonna start popping up because yeah, it's part of the region now. So now what we need to do is start developing this whole area right here, and yeah, let's get started. Let's claim it, and there we go. So for this city that is now called Twain, one of the viewers suggested that it would be a good idea to make a high-tech city with high wealth and mostly medium wealth Sims. Wow, this is odd. Just some random pieces of bridges in the middle of nowhere. And I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to delete this original piece of road. Let me pause the simulation, because the layout that I'm thinking for this is probably going to be somewhat grid-like. Yes, grid is not very fun for most of you, but we'll try to make it fun. I'm going to be based this city in another city that exists in real life. I'm going to provide the link in the description of this video, but what I want to do is create some sort of central grid and then have the avenue just loop around the entire city. Not like here, but in a different fashion, very boxy-like. And that way I think we can maximize the space of the city, but it's not just going to be a boring grid. Well, we're going to make it look cool and feel unique. At least I'm going to try, so we'll see how that turns out. I love this new tool. So you can really go there. That's good. People have been very excited, at least on Reddit. I've been reading the forums this morning, and everyone just seems like everyone forgot all the hate from previous versions of the game. People are being really happy with the results of this new update, because it actually brings a lot of possibilities if you think about it. Okay, I'm gonna make a cool smooth curve here. I think that's good. I've also seen screenshots and videos of people who are obviously overdoing overpasses and underpasses, which is like, it's okay, but maybe you want to do something cool with it. and not just overdo it for the sake of overdoing it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to build here, or exactly how I'm going to zone these areas. All I know is that I want a cool grid so I can draw some diagonals coming from here and there. The city that I'm basing this layout is it's full of those. I think it's a Masonic design, which gives this episode a hint of a mystery, if you think about it. Okay, how do I connect this in a way that doesn't make me go crazy? Is this okay? Huh. So if I do that, I get this weird connection here. I'm gonna bulldoze this just real quick. Yeah, this is a problem. Okay, I need to fix this because I want this to be sort of symmetric. Not perfect, but just a little bit. Unless I do this instead. Nope, that's not what I want. Maybe if I do this. This looks bad. Let's do it one more time. What do you mean roads overlap? Oh, okay, got it. It's because it doesn't go through that. Yeah, that's awesome. There you go. That is perfect. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. Hope I don't swear a lot. And if I do, I'm sorry. It will happen again, I can tell you that. So if I can do that, not even racing, I can fix this. I don't think I want a bridge here. That's my main concern right now. Yeah, bridge doesn't look cool there. So let's do something else instead. Let's just bulldoze this roads. I want to have it come in a diagonal. Just like that. And maybe just have it come that way. Yeah, so it's definitely not going to be symmetrical, but at least it's smooth and it will divert the traffic in an efficient way. At least I think it will. So what I think I want now is I'm probably gonna lay out the foundations of the city before zoning and placing buildings. I might let it run altogether as soon as I'm done setting the foundations. I don't really need the money because I'm in Sandbox mode and I can do whatever I want. If you're just catching up with this series, just know that I do Sandbox mode, but I actually make my cities profitable. I don't like them just to be not profitable. Just place all the buildings, and if all the casinos or trade buildings or industry doesn't work, it doesn't matter. No, I do care about that, and you should care about that too. Don't let people play games, SimCity games, without caring about making efficient cities. We want the best of both worlds. We want cool design cities and we want efficient cities. Is that too much to ask? I'm just talking nonsense right now. I'm probably gonna shut up for a few seconds. I bet you love that. I'm not really too worried about the spacing here. I mean, I think I can easily fit. In fact, okay, I should probably start doing at least medium density roads because I need to start measuring dimensions of buildings. Also, should probably go check on the wind levels. See where the industry will be most benefited by that and reducing the pollution. I have quite a bit of pollution blowing from the garbage incinerators on this corner into the city. Let's check on the wind real quick. So I'm sure it's flowing that direction. Okay, so maybe I can put my industry here. It's gonna be high tech anyways, so it's not going to be a disaster in terms of pollution, but we should keep it in mind just in case. I don't think industry complains about pollution from neighboring cities. I guess we'll find out. I'm not really sure. I want some guides there. Looks about right. So let's go back and measure. So yeah, I think I can easily fit factory. Problem is I cannot do them on both sides, and that will be a problem, I think. So the only way to really figure that out is by doing this. I'm gonna plop line of trees. Then I'm gonna extend it one more, and this is our measure. Our road should be somewhere along these lines, and actually I can bring down this road. I should probably done this before doing this. Now it's hard to redo everything, but that's what it takes. Trial and error. Someone complained that I sometimes bulldoze a lot. And it's true. You are correct, sir. I do bulldoze a lot. There's a lot of trial and error in my designs all the time. I'm a designer in real life, And that's what happens. If you want good things, if you want quality, then you have to do some things many times until you get it right. Now the secret is to enjoy that while you're doing such things. Anyway, moving on. Let's do this one more time. Let's extend this park right here. There we go. And now we can lay this new road. Oops, that's not the tool that I wanted. I just wanted a straight road. If you've seen my episode yesterday, the one that I did for the... I'm sorry, not yesterday. On Friday, the one I released on Friday. Yeah, actually, yesterday's Friday. My narration was really not the best because it was like 3 a.m. when I recorded that. I wanted to get it up quickly so people would look at it in the morning if they haven't played with the update 7 yet. And yeah, sorry about that, but it was fun. I think it looked good, and I'm hoping to do more of those quick episodes showing various techniques, like quick techniques that I usually apply in my designs. So how do I want to connect this now? Because I basically have to do the same thing here. Put 2 trees. And do this, right? Yeah, there we go. So now I can... Do I want to do 2 or 3? I think I want to do 3. So we'll be able to fit more buildings in here. You know what? This curve should probably follow too. I'm not gonna go too crazy about this little details. I mean, eventually I will, but this is how I want it to look, and this is going to be sharper. So the closer you get to the middle, the sharper their curve will be. So let's do this one more time. Look here, extend, and I don't think I need another one. I think I can figure this out probably with the proper tool, just like so. So 2. That seems about right. What do you guys think? So I like these mini roundabouts a lot. But what if... Okay, let's break the grid a little bit. I have an idea. This will be cool. Let's try to close it here. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks amazing. And there's probably going to be a park here, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. In fact, let's see. 'Cause if I have space here for... I basically have this space to do cool things. So maybe if I drag the road this way, kind of a diagonal. Actually, I think I can do a straight diagonal. Maybe not. I want to optimize this space too. I just don't want it to be like super random. Always using the wrong tool. I mean, I think that's okay. It will make it symmetrical here. And it will have some space here. I guess what I think I need is a couple of avenues that go in that can I later maybe... I'm going to do medium density, but I can later upgrade them if I want to. So let's try that. There's rumors on the forums of one-way roads being in the works for this game. That will be really cool, because in this case I would have done like 2 one-way roads with tons of parks in the middle. And it could be really something if you don't want to plop avenues all over the place. I'm not a fan of this 6-lane avenue. I think it looks a little bit bland. Now that we have this new ploppable tree feature, I think this avenue is going to look a little bit better, but I still prefer this medium density avenue with the trees in it. It just saves work if you wanted to look right. So here maybe we can split this too, this way. Let's do this right here. This fits here. And yeah, basically I have the guides for it. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I can replicate this on this side and start getting some cool things happening. I guess I'm gonna finish this and call it a part. Let's connect this road somehow. I don't want it to be too symmetrical, as I said before, so maybe... Okay, let's put some reference trees here, just to see where it leads us. I fear that this avenue coming in, and probably if I do the same here and here, will have many stops, like traffic lights, and it will make the traffic a little bit congested. So maybe 3 there as well, I think so. So maybe I can do some cool overpasses there. Again, I don't want to overdo that feature. Just want to find a good balance with it. But hey, if it looks cool, why not? And not only if it looks cool, if it works well. This looks a little bit weird, but I'll fix it later once development starts growing here. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to just start making adjustments to the roads here and there. And if I forget, you can tell me in the comments. So I think I want to connect this here and this here, sort of to break the flow of roads. I don't know what you guys think of that. Maybe about there. We'll see. Now these two don't align properly. Need to do a bigger curve. Just a minor cosmetic change. Don't get too mad at me. It will be worth it, trust me. And this one can just come here and connect. Or it can just be an underpass. Oh, I don't have enough height in this map to do underpasses. I can do this. Probably not as long, but Damn. There you go. I don't know if I want to keep this. I'm just like teasing you. I'm not a big fan of this like curve down thing, but it's a great addition to the game. I must say that. And it was awesome that the Maxis team is getting some love from the community again, because they did an amazing job with this game. Yes, we all want bigger maps. We all complain about traffic, but it's definitely, the game is getting better. At least that's the way I think. And if you don't like it, that's fine. That's perfect. I love that you totally disagree. Just in fact, I encourage you to engage in the forums and in the comments of my videos, because I want to hear what you really don't like about it. But the important part is that I'm having fun, and I hope that you're having fun too watching these videos. So I'm liking how it's shaping out so far. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. There's also a Facebook page. You might want to like that, and because I'm actually posting a ton of screenshots on the Facebook page. I want to keep it very active. Every time there's news about the game or new videos are released, I usually post them on that Facebook page. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.